Good afternoon. Welcome to the tea table. Ellie is joining me today. And my goodness, Ellie, tell us where you just came back from.
Greece.
Greece. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What part of Greece?
We went to Athens, and the first 6 days of our trip were Athens, Delphi, Olympia, and Mycena. So we went all over the mainland, and then we had a 3-day cruise through the islands of Santorini and Mykonos, and then we also went to Turkey for a day, and then we came back and we're in Athens for 3 more nights. So
oh my
we
goodness,
went all over the place. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel what stands out to you as the deepest feeling that you received from Greece?
Well, there were so many things there that I could just I had this feeling of like I could just look at it forever. So there was like in Epidurus there was a theater that is like just this giant, like you stand in the middle and you talk and you feel like you're holding a microphone. Like it was just so I could just look at it forever. Like the way they like engineered it and the physics and everything involved is just so advanced. And then we also went to where the first Olympics were held, and that was just like
oh wow,
mind-boggling. And the Corinth Canal was also something that was definitely a highlight of just like this feeling of like it's like just looking at how old the places were was just it was just, I kept thinking like, oh, once I get there then I'll be able to understand and like grasp it a little bit, but no, just like everywhere you went it was so old and so just crazy.
So much, because it's before, Greece is before the time of Christ. Because we have to remember Rome took over as world domination before the time of Christ. And so you're going way back.
Way back.
And the only reason it's so preserved is because of the weather.
Yeah, it was crazy. Also just how things have been buried by like sediment and dust, and a lot of things like were destroyed like with the Ottomans or like just differing religions and everything. Would they come in? Christians had even destroyed some of the Greek like monuments, just all these type of things. And some of them were only preserved because they were buried too.
Yes.
So there was one place we went, the Oracle of Delphi, they went to just like dig up a place for a bathroom like a couple months ago, and they found more ruins. Like you just dig there and you just find more ruins, which is just
oh my goodness,
insane to me. You just dig and you find all this history. So that was cool.
Oh,
but
and
yeah.
You're 17 years old.
Yeah.
She's getting an introduction to world history. Well, if you haven't gotten your tea yet, please pause and get your tea, and Ellie and I will be waiting for you. And we have a special, I have 2 different tea for ones. We've talked about tea for ones. And Ellie, this is yours. Ellie chose this, and I'm going to give this to you, Ellie.
Okay.
You can either take it home or leave it here for when you come. And you pick it up like this. We pick it up by the saucer. And then we take the tea for one and pour it gently into the cup. Maybe half of a cup. I usually do half a cup, and then I will add, you can put more if you like, whatever you think, and then a little bit of milk. Do you want me to splash?
Yes,
or you?
please.
Okay. And we're having a fun treat that we know everyone will like, right? These are cinnamon graham crackers. I remember graham crackers in kindergarten.
Graham crackers are great.
Yes. When I was in kindergarten, my husband remembers too, we would get a little milk and a graham cracker every day for our break.
That's cute.
Yes, it was very fun. Oh my, that tea is good. That's British.
Oh no.
Oh, that's really good. This is tea from Canada, Murchie's tea. It's Empress Blend. And my cup is the Empress China. It's the china from 100 years ago, reproduction that they had in the Empress Hotel. And I love it. Inside, there's a crown. It's the royal crown. And I'll tell you what it was made for. They created this for when King George and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mum, not the recent queen, actually her father and mother, traveled to Victoria, BC. And you know how they traveled in the royal yacht.
Wow.
And they came, and so the Empress Hotel created this beautiful china with the royal crown, and then it was lost. It got one of these things that got buried.
Wow.
New management came and they thought, well, we'll get new china. They put this away, and it was all packed away in the basement. And when they did a remodel in 2000, the Empress was built in like 1902.
Mm-hmm.
They found it.
That's crazy.
And they couldn't really use it because some of that china has lead in it.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent the pattern to England, and this is safe reproduction china.
That's really cool. I like that.
And it's a proven fact that, and you can kind of rest. I kind of rest sometimes like this. I'll rest my pot on top because then
Keeps it warm.
it keeps my tea hot. Yeah. Well, this is so fun, and Ellie just got back, and we thought we better do this right away. Well, you're hot off the press, right?
Yeah, lots of information still there.
And how many kids were on the trip?
Well, there were 31 of us total from my school, and there were 5 teachers and 3 parents. So whatever math that means.
Okay, that's a good sized tour.
Yeah, it was a big group. We had a flight on the way back that got a little bit messed up, and we were scared to possibly have to rebook 31 people. So it was
Oh,
a
boy.
lot. It didn't have to happen, but it was a lot of people to manage for
That
a
is a
long
lot.
time, and yeah, a lot of
And
people to be
getting
around.
meals and getting hotels, and
Mhm.
if you're going to different places, yes.
Yeah, we stayed at 6 different hotels, 6 different nights in a row. So that's a lot of people. We all kept track of our bags. We all kept track of our credit card. We had a lot of different little scares and stuff,
Yes.
but it was a lot to keep
Because
track of.
you
But, yeah.
tell them the new rule, you had to carry what with you at all times?
So this time, carry my passport at all times. So all of my other trips, I haven't had to do that. My GLA trip, my initial Galapagos one, our chaperones kept track of them, and Dominican Republic chaperones kept track of them, and in Mexico I was with my family. So, but no, this was the first time where they were like, oh, no, it's your responsibility. So I had my fanny pack on me at all times with my passport tucked away in the bottom pocket. So
Because passports have always been valuable, but they have only increased in value with so much movement in the world of people wanting to get, and an American passport is very desired. And I know that, when you watch an old movie like Casablanca, in order for them to get out, they had to have papers. Well, that's a passport. And in World War II, all of the people trying to get out of Germany and get to safety, or the Jews trying to get out, had to have a passport. And so now we've come back to it again, where our passports are like really,
your lifeline.
yes, because people want them. They're worth a lot of money, so they would take them.
Yeah.
And you're wearing a fun jacket. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I just got this from my friend today. She gave me some of her clothes, and it's a Dancing Goats coffee zip up. So down in downtown Olympia, where they have the coffee place.
Yes, we were saying it's amazing that these coffee companies all stay in business. But Dancing Goats is from Olympia. They're very successful. They have a tasting room. They're down by the market, down by the water. And they've been there for quite a while. They have several shops, and the Dancing Goats, I know where that name came from. I read on their box of coffee, once there was a group of monks that were making or having coffee, and they were trying to roast it and figure out what to do, and they saw the goats eating it and dancing. It was giving them energy like it gives us, right? Well, Ellie, you brought a bag of something special.
I did. So there's 2 little souvenirs in here that I got for you while I was down.
Oh, I haven't seen them yet. We decided, Oh, wow. We would make this really special. Oh, wow.
Here's
Oh,
your first thing.
oh, wow.
They
This
did a
is,
good wrap job. They
wow,
got the
they,
tape on there.
oh, wow, they did. I love how foreign countries will put, oh, wow. Oh,
So yeah,
ah,
Santorini.
Santorini. It's a little magnet for my refrigerator. Do you know, I have been looking at, I didn't know it was Santorini, but I've been looking at pictures of Greece.
And that's the classic
I
Greek
love
photo.
it.
Yeah. So
And
I went there.
You went there, and
to
tell
those
us
stuff.
about it.
So I was very hot. I wore a little bit longer of a dress than I probably should have that day. I was very sweaty, but it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We went to so many different places to take photos. Lots of tourism there. There were lots of people. That was when we were on the cruise, so it was a lot of the cruise ship was being let off. So there were like buses everywhere and lots of other teenagers as well. But we were walking around and we got gelato and we got to see all the places, and we literally like got in line to get a photo of the classic like the blue domes, and
Oh, yes.
walked around the town and got some souvenirs clearly, but it was so pretty. The water was just so blue, like it's when you think of like Hawaii or Mexico.
Oh,
It was
yes.
it was like that. It was
Well,
gorgeous.
you know, if I saw this and Ellie wasn't with me, I would call this Ellie Blue. These are Ellie's colors. Ellie is actually an artist. She's a graphic artist from the time she was a little girl. And her gift is color. She loves these bright, bold colors. And whenever I see these colors, I think they're the color of her eyes. Ellie, I will treasure this. I almost would like to make a necklace or pin out of it. It's so beautiful. I love it, but I'll keep it safe on my refrigerator.
Good.
Oh, wow. And I have one more prize here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ellie.
So this is something I got in Delphi,
Oh,
but I believe it's of the Acropolis, but
oh, it's a
I know you have your scarves and your shawls that you like, so
Oh, my
you can see on the other side, there's
goodness.
the pattern. But
Oh.
yeah, it says Greece on it. It's got that.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
But yeah, so I walked. I have a photo pretty much right there, but the Parthenon, the Acropolis, everything's all right there.
oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is so special. I want to put it on. The problem is my hat. Let's see if I can do it. You want to hold my hat up or help me get it? Oh, wow.
Kind of goes with your outfit because it's
It
got the brown with
does.
it too.
It
That's fun.
does. It just goes
Black and white.
perfect. Oh, my goodness, with the hat and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, my. That, Ellie, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
of course.
I will
saw
treasure
I knew
it
you'd love it.
forever. Oh, my goodness.
And it's really light too because everything there is like light for it being all warm out and everything. So it's a nice like summer
yes.
edition. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is just so absolutely over the top, next level, truly.
Glad you like it.
Oh, I absolutely love it. Wow. Well, what did you get to go into any of the like art galleries or anything?
Oh my goodness, so many. We went to 5 museums, I think. So we got to, there's one where it's like the Acropolis is like up on the hill, and then you go in to the museum that's like the museum of the Acropolis, like all the things like they found there when they were doing excavations and everything. So you're like looking at these just walls of statues, and like all like they're all set up in front of you. You can like look around them and like touch some of them even, and then you like look up and you see the building and the site where it all came from, and like
Oh,
and so that was really cool. And they were just they're just everywhere. Like there's just so many ruins. Like in Mycenae we went to another one where there was like a castle that had been made for like the rich people for like when there was a war and stuff, and there was just like so many different levels and just artifacts and pots, and then just like little tools and little like little tiny statues, and then just like these giant huge, they had kind of a thing of like when people won the Olympic Games or when they were like accomplishing those kind of things, they would make statues of them, and their feet would be really big and they'd be a lot bigger, like because they were more godlike, because they had, it was a really cool, like just seeing their culture in that way was really interesting, seeing how many giant statues there were.
oh my goodness. And here comes Lily
Yeah.
to see
Hi,
us.
Lily.
Wow, that is Lily, our doggy is visiting us. I don't know if you can pull her face up and show her a
Lily,
little.
come here.
Can she go? Let's see.
You can see her little face right there.
Oh, you can you
Yeah,
see her?
you can see her for a second.
Oh, well, let's have little one come too then. Come on, Cambria. Can Cambria come? Oh my.
She got a big
Can
floppy
she
hat
sit
on.
on?
Hi, Cambria.
This is called the growing tea table. Oh, let's,
Got the
Sam,
hat.
could you move this camera a little bit this way? Yeah,
This way?
yeah, for her to see Cambria.
Perfect.
Yeah, a little bit more. There, perfect.
Hi. I
Cambria.
like your hat.
Oh, wow. Cambria. And here's Doggy for me too. Wow, we're doing... Oh, and Cambria looks like Ellie when Ellie was a little girl.
Yep.
Yes, gold. Oh my goodness.
She loves the hat. That's cute.
She comes in and finds my hat. And she finds things that I don't even know are there.
I love her dress. It's
And-
so cute.
Oh my goodness, that is so adorable.
Mama?
Maybe we could, do you want to hold her up and show the little skirt? Because I don't know if you can see it or not, but
There's her skirt. She's
Uh,
got little coconut trees on them.
coconut
like-
trees.
Palm trees.
Oh my goodness. This
Hi.
is so special.
That's a scratch.
Yeah, you do have a scratch on your hand.
Wow.
How'd you get that? Yeah, a scratch. It looks like it's getting better.
No, in my.
Maybe Doggy? Oh, I see why we couldn't get him on there. He's so big. We'll have to do another one with Doggy, huh?
Got
Well,
your hat?
isn't that sweet? Oh my goodness. She. Can,
In my.
oh, okay. Oh boy.
It's mine.
Oh, I better not touch that. Well, this.
So cute. She just contents it.
That.
Yeah.
You under
the
there? Peekaboo, for sure. You want a little more tea, Ellie?
Yes, please.
This
Yeah,
is so
that looks like a
fun.
fun
This
hat.
tea is a little bit on the strong side. I hope it doesn't keep us
Oh
awake.
no! You can't see.
Wow.
What are you doing up there? Oh.
She's playing
Yeah.
peekaboo. Oh. Well, you know what, Doggy? If we could get him in there, I think everybody would love to see
Lily?
Lily. But I don't. Let's see if I move the table this way. Does it work?
Really?
Lily, can you come in?
Lily, come
here's
It was like, I'm a just
maybe put the
barely-
camera.
I can
Yeah,
just-
yeah. If you can adjust the camera
There's
down.
Lily.
There,
For a second.
there. Yeah, yeah. Leave it like that.
Lily! She got her cookie now. She won't come up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this is family tea time.
Yeah. It's cute. Look at her face.
Oh, that's so fun. Well, is there anything else you want to tell us about Greece that you would recommend if people want to go and they only have a few days? What would you say the best place to go would be?
I loved Athens. I loved just like the port of Athens. We got to spend a lot of time there, and
Yeah, you can
It
pull
was-
it up a little bit.
I tried. It's not really working, but it was really, really beautiful, and the water is gorgeous there. So I say Athens is definitely worth a trip. Hello. But yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's all gorgeous and it's beautiful. Hi.
And
I
you
need
know,
to
now
definitely-
when you come back, you'll want to study what you saw, won't you?
Yes.
That's what
definitely.
happened to me. I mean, when I went to Europe, I became a researcher without anyone telling me. I wanted
You
to
wanna
know
go back down?
everything about what I had seen. And thank you for visiting us, Cambria. Oh, here comes, okay, he wants to come and get one more. Okay, there you go, doggy. There you go. Okay.
Good girl, Lily.
Well, we're at 32, so I think, is there anything else, Ellie?
No, I don't think so.
You
It
know,
was great. I loved it.
I was thinking we're still in July and you have the whole summer still. You still have August.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad that
Yes.
you did everything early? I was
Yes,
thinking of that
yes, I
because
got a
summer is so important.
Mhm.
I've never realized more than this summer how important a nice break is.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
I
I
have
have a lot coming up next, but yeah.
And what are you going to do next?
I have a backpacking trip. Come here, Lily. I have a backpacking trip coming up next week after I have a friend coming and visiting. A friend that I made on my Galapagos trip, actually. She's coming to visit from Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
And then I have a backpacking trip, and then I have my road trip through the national parks in Utah with my best friends coming up
Oh, wow.
right after that. So got a lot going on still, but I do have a nice break this week where I'm just spending time with family. Oh, hi, Lily. You want more? Yeah, spending time with family and just hanging out with everybody before skipping town again, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know what? It's so special. And I hope all of you are having a good summer. And we've talked about this on the tea table about day trips. And my husband and I did a day trip last Sunday just up to Lake Quinault Lodge.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh my goodness, I felt like I had been gone a week. It's so relaxing to go to a wonderful place, and we just had a little lunch and sat and looked at the mountains and looked at the beautiful, it's in the middle of the rainforest, you know Lake Quinault Lodge. And I meet so many people that have never been there. It's really worth going. It's not far from the ocean. We've often gone down to ocean shores and then come back home through Quinault in a day. It's not hard.
Yeah, beautiful, definitely.
And day trips are fun because you don't have to pack, you don't have to hassle, you just get in the car and go.
Yeah, me and my friends are going to Seabrook the day after tomorrow too.
Oh,
That'll
I
be fun.
love Seabrook.
Yeah, so definitely do a day trip, do a trip for the summer because you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And take someone with you if you
Yes.
can. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And Ellie, thank
fine.
you for the most beautiful shawl I think
of
I've
course.
ever had in my entire life. From Greece. I will treasure this forever. Oh my. And the beautiful pin.
The magnets, right?
Oh yes. This is a magnet, but you know what? It could be a pin.
It really could be, yeah.
Even a necklace. I mean, but I kind of like it as a magnet, but it's just so beautiful.
Well, good.
Well, thank you, honey, for joining.
course, yeah.
And God bless. I'm so glad you got home safe.
Me
and
too.
may everybody on the Tea Talk have a fabulous week as we enter August. Take advantage of every day, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, breathe in the beauty because we have to do that to prepare for winter.
For fall, yes, for sure.
Yes. Okay. Well, God bless and thanks again. Thank you, Ellie.
Yes.
Bye-bye.